MHS Lions fans here to the Bicentennial Center in Salina, Kansas. It is December 9th today, if I'm not mistaken. Here for first round games in the first annual Blue and Gold Classic hosted by Sacred Heart, who will join the NCAA next year. This game this afternoon between the Rossville Bulldogs, or the Dogs, and the Minneapolis Lions, the 100th edition of the Minneapolis Lions. First ever meeting that I'm aware of between the two schools.
This afternoon's game pits the Rossville Bulldogs against the Minneapolis Lions. Rossville will be the home team on the scoreboard. Introducing the starting lineup for this afternoon's contest. For Minneapolis, starting at guard, the 5'9" sophomore, number 4, Ryan Mortimer.
Ryan Mortimer, the Lions.
For Rossville, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Dane Holden.
This will be a real good test for the Lions and early in the season. Rossville usually is, at least the boys anyway, are right into the top competition for basketball and football every year in state.
Senior, number 10, Johnny Roberts.
Coach Williams, I know, would look at these people as probably a top 5 team.
5'10" senior, number 32, Brandon Trny.
They have a little bit of height on us possibly, but we'll have to see if they're as quick as we are. See if they can shoot as good as we do.
Starting at board for Minneapolis, a 6'3" senior, number 33, Josh Lott. For Rossville, a 5'11" sophomore, number 32, Chris Linneman. Starting at the other board for Minneapolis, a 6'7" senior, number 34, Luke Weedle. And for Rossville, a 6'6" senior, number 33, Nyland Channel.
6'7", he gets 6'6".
Minneapolis head coach is Kevin Williams. He's assisted by Eric Shute and Dennis Harris. Rossville's head coach is Eric Anderson. He is assisted by Toby McCullough and Steve Mueller. The officials for the afternoon's
I hope the Lions are ready to come out and make a good impression in front of the sparse crowd here. It's mostly Minneapolis and Rossville people, not too many Salina fans. Though I know the newspaper is here. It'd be nice to win this tournament, especially the inaugural one. We play tomorrow, see it's Sterling, and then we play Saturday, depending on whether win Saturday and who Saturday depends on how we fared in the first 2 games, win-loss wise. Today will be the first big test. Quite honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if these are the top 2 teams in the tournament right here. The Sacred Heart people probably wouldn't like me to ever say that, but I think it's probably the truth. Channel against Weedle for the tip. Controlled by Lott. Over to Mortimer. And put the Weedle free throw line shot is out. Channel gets the rebound for the Dogs. And they slip, almost lose the ball. Still lose, there's traveling. Excuse me, I'm going to hack occasionally here. I'm trying to get over cold. Okay. Mortimer inbounds to Ryan Weedle. Back to Mortimer. Setting up the offense. Man-to-man defense for the Dogs to open up the game here. And put the Lott turnaround jumper on Channel. The basket would have been good if I went in. Call foul number 1 on the big boy from Rossville. First team foul, first personal. Input to Lott is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue. 0-0, 7:18 to go in the first quarter. A layup by Channel makes score 2-0. First blood here by the Rossville Bulldogs. Ryan Mortimer for a 15-footer. It's through. Ties it at 2. 6:50 to go in the quarter. And then Mortimer draws his first foul. First team foul for the Lions. Shot up, no good. Foul call on the Lions. Lott with the foul. Second team foul, I believe. Another foul inside on the Lions. Third team foul. Or was it a foul? Yes. It's on Luke Weedle. Three team fouls to 1 in the Dogs' favor. Channel, 15-footer is through. 4-2, Bulldogs. Mortimer from the outside. It's through. He's got all the Lions points so far. 4-all. Pretty shot. And deflected out of bounds by Ryan Mortimer. I'm glad Ryan's scoring. He was having a hard time there last week. Layup is out. Channel puts it back in. 6-4. Down to Crum. He pulls back. His input pass to Lott is pulled away. Steal by the Dogs and double dribble here. Crum applies some defense. And the Dog player tried to dribble out of it to no avail. Luke Weedle with the input pass. Crum, three-pointer is out. Rebound to the Dogs. Lott on defense, a little trap. Three-footer for the Dogs is out. Lott with the rebound. Down to Ryan Weedle. To Crum, he drives. To Luke Weedle. And it's give and go. There it is, nice layup for Luke. 6-all. The Lions put the press on. Stripped away by Crum. Out to Mortimer. To Ryan Weedle, he drives. Nice layup to Luke. Layup there, it's good. And the Lions take their first lead of the night, 8-6. The full-court press still remains. Another steal by Crum. Weedle assist. With 3-point for Ryan, it's out. Channel with the rebound for the Dogs. Traveling on number 3. Another turnover for the Lions. Crum will inbound the ball here. Luke Weedle sits down. Kaiser comes in the game. Input to Drew crossing. He's in. I didn't realize. Out to Crum. Takes a three. It's out. For Drew, gets the rebound. A lot. And they call 3 seconds on the Lions. As Josh was working towards the basket. 8-6. 3:29 to go in the first quarter. The Dogs get the ball. Chandler gets the ball, breaks the timeline. Down they go. 2-on-1. Layup is no good. Foul on Crum. Two free throws coming. First one's in. Makes it 8-7. Favor the Lions. Luke Weedle set to come back in. Second free throws there. Luke substitutes for Drew Crossing. Channel, the big boy for Rossville, takes a rest. And the Bulldogs put on a little press of their own. Ryan gets through it. A nice shot or lay in to Luke Weedle. His first shot's out. He breaks the bound, rebounds it, puts it back in. 10-8 Lions. And nice deflection. The Lions almost get it out of bounds, but or it goes out of bounds to the Dogs before we could get the ball possession. Joe Zucker's ready to come in the game for the Lions. Drives the baseline and put pass into the center is intercepted by Lott. He gets it out to Ryan Weedle down to Crum. He drives, puts it in the Luke. Layup is there. 12-8 Lions. Biggest lead of the evening so far. 2:25 to go in the quarter. And steal by Kaiser. They're going to call a foul on him. Zucker comes in. No, who did they call the foul on? Oh, they called it on the Bulldogs. Number 4. 14 fouls to 2. Ryan drives. This shot is a little short. Luke Wheeler with the rebound, puts it up, and it's in. And he's fouled over the back. Luke is working big in there tonight, and it's paying off. And the Bulldogs put in 5 players. It is 14-8, 2:04 to go in the quarter.
Number 3, Dave Holman. Number 22, Derek Ronoff. Number 33, Dylan Chandler.
Free throws out for Luke. Rebound to the Dogs. They drive. Input pass. They got charge. Luke Wheeler got a good position set. 3rd team foul on the Rossville Bulldogs. First personal on 22. Mortimer comes in for Ryan Wheeler. Drew Crosson's back in the game for the Lions. Put pass to Crum. He gets across the timeline down to Luke Weedle. 10-footer. It's out. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Driving layup by the Bulldogs is in. 14-10. 1:40 to go. Pass down the court. Layup by Zucker is out. Rebound to the Bulldogs. We put the channel on. Turn around on Weedle. It's blocked by Weedle. Crossing with the rebound. Down to Crum. Input to Zucker. Is knocked away. Minute 19 to go in the quarter. Lions inbound underneath their basket. Crum open for three, turns it down. Input the Weedle, turn on 10-footer. He was fouled, it's out. Crossing over the back. They call for a foul over the back. First personal on Drew. 15 foul. Josh Lott comes in for Luke Weedle. Neither one of our outside shooters have gotten limbered up yet tonight. 2-on-2, traveling. Double dribble is actually the call. Comes Ryan Weedle back in for Crum. Input pass to Ryan Weedle. He dribbles through the press. Down to Mortimer. Input pass to Drew Crossan. The shot is blocked. Rebound, 2. The Dogs steal by Joe Zucker. Down to Ryan Weedle. Back to trailing Mortimer. His shot misses. Joe Zucker gets the rebound and is killed or clobbered. There's thrown to the floor. So 46 seconds left. It's 14-10 Lions. Second personal on number 22. 15 foul on the Dogs. Each team has 5 fouls. Ryan Mortimer to inbound the ball here. Output to Ryan Weedle is stripped away. Layup by the Dogs is good, making it 14-12 with 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Mortimer output to Lott over to Mortimer, back to Weedle. 25 seconds. Mortimer drives, free throw line shot. It's out. Rebound to Channel for the Dogs. They bring the ball up the court. Four, 3. They're not going to get it off. They just throw a prayer up. It's out. Score after one quarter play. The Lions lead 14-12 over the Bulldogs from Rossville here in the first annual Blue Gold Classic at the Bicentennial Center, Salina, Kansas. Back to second quarter action shortly. Okay, second quarter play begin here. The Bulldogs have possession arrow, so they'll inbound the ball. Ball stripped by Weedle. Tie up, possession arrow to the Lions. Crum will inbound the ball to Ryan. Bulldogs back off the press. Luke. Ooh, nice pass to Zucker, baseline drive. His shot is blocked, but he's fouled. So he goes in line for 2, makes 16 fouls. First foul on number 44. Joe makes number 1. And the second one rings out. Channel with the rebound for Bulldogs. He drives on Weedle. Turnaround jumper blocked by Luke. Rebounded by Ryan. Down we go to Crum. He tried to put a trailer to Luke Weedle, but it was intercepted. And Ryan Weedle intercepts a pass, but steps out of bounds underneath the Bulldog basket. (15-12) Lions. 7:10 to go in the second quarter. Channel drives on Weedle and puts it in for two. Output to Ryan Weedle. He brings it across the timeline. To Zucker on the side. Back to Ryan. Weedle up front. Input to Weedle or Lott underneath, and he's fouled by number 22, I believe. That should make his third, I think. If it's who I thought it was. Yep.
Substitution for Rossville.
So he'll take a seat. Josh Lott goes to the line for two. 7th team foul, so I don't know if that's a 1-on-1 or two. So two. No, it was a 1-on-1. He wasn't in the act of shooting, I guess. 16-14 Lions. 17-14. Oh, somebody was on the line, disallowed the point. 16-14. Tip caught by Lott. Then put past to Ryan Wheeler. He gets his first two of the night. 18-14 Lions. 2-on-1. Put to Channel as he starts to turn. He is fouled by Ryan Weedle. 6th team foul on the Lions. He wasn't in the act of shooting yet. Well, they're giving you two shots. First personal on Ryan. Channel misses shot number one.
And number 32, Trny.
And he makes shot number two, making the score 18-15. But the scoreboard has problems tonight. Lott drives, puts it into Weedle. Layup is good. Been a lot of good give and goes to Luke Weedle tonight. Channel gets it across the timeline. He drives. 5-footer is foul from behind by Crum. Seventh team foul on the Lions. First free throw's there for Channel. Makes the score 20-16. Second one's there, makes 20-17. After Ryan Weedle. 6:05 to go in the second quarter. Crum's pass to Mortimer stolen out the Channel. Layup is there on the 10 for two for the Bulldogs, making score 20-19. 5:45 to go in the second quarter. Lott drives, kicks it out to Ryan Weedle. He's on for three. It out. Kicked it off. Three-pointer for the Dogs is short. Luke Weedle with the rebound. Out to Ryan. Across the timeline. He drives. Layup is fouled. Number three. 8th team foul on the Dogs. 5:18 to go in the second quarter. 20-19. Ryan's first free throws out. Boy, watching him practice for the game, his shot seemed to be there, but boy, in the game it has not been. I'm sure he'll crank through it here somewhere and get the field going for the basket. Second free throws through, makes it 21-19. Timeout Lions, 5:18 to go in the second quarter. Okay, the Dogs from Rossville inbound the ball here after the timeout. Trailing by 2, 21-19. The Lions put on a press. Semi-press. Carrying the ball, turnover. Called on the Dogs. Mortimer looks to Ryan Weedle. He drives, picks it back from Mortimer. To Kaiser. It's out to Luke Weedle. Top of the key to Mortimer on the side. Kaiser running some time. Weedle drives, kicks it to Kaiser. He didn't quite gain possession, so he kicks it back out. Brian drives, lays it up, it's off. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Layup over Lott, no foul. He gets his rebound, goes for nowhere with it. Luke Wheeler with the rebound. His ball's picked off by the Bulldogs. 3 drives, he's blocking foul on Lott, I think. 8th team foul. Yes, second personal on Josh Lott. Makes it 21-20. Drew Crossan comes in for Josh Lott. And the second one's there, tying the score at 21. 4:08 to go.
Number 33, Dylan Channel, and number 2, Seymour National.
Crossan at the point, he dribbles, input to Ryan Weedle. Might have traveled, but no call. He pulls it back out. The Lions are going to eat some clock here. The Dogs are in a 1-on-1. Mortimer's trapped. Luke Weedle drives. Free throw line shot is in. He's easily the leading scorer for the Lions here in the first half. Channel, 15-footer is out. Mortimer with the rebound. He gets it across the timeline. Out to Ryan Weedle. He drives over to Kaiser. Over to Mortimer. He's open. 10-footer is out. Luke Weedle puts it back in. 25-21. He is the MVP of this half, no doubt, for the Lions on scoring. Almost gets steal on Channel. Kicks back. Layup is there for the Dogs. 25-23. Ryan drives. Got to Kaiser. To Luke. Over to Ryan, and it just right through Ryan's hands. Out of bounds it goes.
For Minneapolis, number
Joe Zucker in the game for Ryan Weedle.
Checking in for Rossville, number 44, Trny.
Channel drives on Luke Weedle, passes it over to 44. It's Joe Zucker blocks the shot but fouls him. 9th team foul on the Lions. First personal on Zucker. The line for 2 shots is 44. And he could tie the score here with another one. It's 25-24. And he does. Zucker's trapped, and Dogs get a steal. Layup is out. Weedle with the rebound. $25 all. 1:45 to go in the quarter. Ryan Weedle, 3-point attempt. He's no foul called. The ball is short. Rebound to the Bulldogs. They come with the opportunity to take the lead. Stripped that away for Kaiser. And his input pass to Luke Weedle is knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs.
Number 32, Brandon Crum.
Brandon Crum and Ryan Weedle come in. There's a timeout on the floor. I don't know on who. 1:26 to go. The score is tied, 25 all. Crossing inbounds to Ryan Weedle. There's a press by the Bulldogs. 4-on-2, down court to Crum. We break the press. Back to Ryan. Out to Luke. Input down low to cross and turnaround jumper. It's out, no good. He gets his. Thought he had the rebound, but 44 took it away from him. Fell to the ground and traveled. So it's out of bounds to the Lions. 44 is a couple inches taller than Drew. Drew had good position there. Output pass to Crum over to Mortimer. Crossing, nice give and go to Luke Weedle. Layup is out. He gets his rebound, up and in. 27-25. Put past the channel. He knocks it over Weedle's head to put 10-footer in. 27 all. Shooting. Crum gets his first 2. I think it's 29-27, but the scoreboard hasn't caught up. Well, they got it to 29-25. There it is, 29-27. Mortimer gets a steal. Layup is out. He's fouled. .30 seconds to go. Lions lead by 2. Ryan Mortimer to the line for 2. 9 team fouls apiece. Every free throw is essential. 3 substitutes come in for the Dogs from Rossville.
Number 32, Chris.
Second shot is up for Ryan. Second one's out. Rebound to the Bulldogs. 29-27, Minneapolis. Channel with the ball. Back out front. Drew Crossen with a steal over to Crum. Back to Crossen. He's going to lay it up and it's out. Ryan Morton with the rebound. He puts his shot back up and in. 31-27 Lions. 9 seconds to go. Channel gets the ball, get away from him. He drives on Luke Weedle. Cross court. 3 long 2-pointer coming. It's out. And the Lions, after a close first half here, go into the locker room leading 31-27 over the Bulldogs from Rossville here in the first annual Blue and Gold Classic at Bicentennial Center in Salina, Kansas. Okay, as second half play is getting close to resuming here, I'll give you scoring for the Lions in the first half. Ryan Mortimer had 6 for the Lions. Ryan Weedle had 3. Joe Zucker had 1. Brandon Crum had 2. Josh Lott had 1. And the bulk of the scoring, as you probably would guess, went to Luke Weedle, our 6'7" forward center. 18 points, 9 little chippies. Very impressive first half adding for Luke. The Bulldogs are guarding Crum and Ryan Weedle well. I'd like to see him get broke loose and start sinking some shots. It would make a big difference in this game right away. The Lions outscored the Dogs 14-12 in the first quarter and 17-15 in the second quarter for a 4-point lead of 31-27 at half. Back with second half action in a minute. Okay, possession arrow goes to the Bulldogs here to begin the second half. Trailing the Lions by 4. Tripped away by Ryan Weedle. He gets it across the timeline. Layup is blocked away by number 3 of the Bulldogs. No foul. The Lions will inbound underneath their basket. We've got the big empty space behind us now on the basket. Let's see if that affects our shooting any. Ball stolen by the Bulldogs. 2-on-1. Turnaround is no good. They get the rebound. Stuff it back in for 2. 31-29. Josh Lott for 3. It's out. Channel for the rebound for the Bulldogs. Great defense applied by Ryan Mortimer as the traveling call on the Bulldogs. You put to Luke Weedle, back out to Ryan. He drives over to Mortimer from the side, and put to Josh Lott. He travels. He thought better of trying to shoot that up over Mr. Channel. He tried to kick it back out, but fell, lost his balance. Channel up, tries to put one up under Luke Weedle. Luke gets the rebound. Over to Ryan Mortimer on the side. They're trying to get into Luke. There he is. Chippy layup. 20 points for Luke. And a pushing foul on Ryan Mortimer. Three-point shot coming for the Dogs. It's out. Luke Weedle with the rebound. Out to Ryan. Down to Crum. Back to Ryan Weedle. 33-29. 4-point lead for the Lions. Down to Ryan Mortimer. Crum for 3. It's out. Lott almost had the rebound. Walking on the Bulldogs. Pressure defense applied by Mortimer. 2 or 3 of those he's caused this evening. And 5 seconds called on the Lions. They get the ball back. Pressure defense under the press there. They get the ball across. It's 3-on-2. Layup is there. 33-30. 31. Awful slow getting the points up on the board here. Crum for 3. That one might be there. Yes. 36-31. Blocking foul on Ryan Weedle. Second team foul.
Substitution for Rossville. Number 12, Jeff Fryer. And number 8,
First personal on Ryan. If we can get our 3-pointers going, I think this game will be over. Channel with the ball, kicks it back outside. Back to Channel, guarded by Luke Weedle. Back to Channel, double team. And he wraps his elbow around Lott. Trying to get around him. And they call a foul on Lott. Fourth team foul, third personal on Josh. Channel drives on Weedle, 10-footer. It's out. Josh Lott with the rebound, out to Ryan Weedle. Over to Ryan Mortimer. He drives, puts up a 5-footer, it banks it in. 38-31 Lions. 4:40 to go in the second quarter. Channel. Lott trips the ball away from Channel. Back to Lott, he drives. Layup, awkward, is out. Channel with the rebound. 3-on-1 here on the press. They get around it. Crom gets the ball, stolen back by the Bulldogs. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. The Lions with their biggest lead of the night, I think, 38-31 over the Rossville Bulldogs. Drew Crossan comes in the game for Josh Lott. Rossville inbounds under their basket. Stolen by Crum, picked up by Ryan Weedle. He drives. Layup is no, they're good. Crossan with the rebound. His shot is blocked. Rebounded by Crum. Stolen by the Bulldogs. Forward drives, and Ryan Weedle is called for a foul. An elbow. He's the one with the bloody lip. 15 foul. Third personal. Actually, they say the fourth team foul. 38-31 still. 32, blocked by Weedle, out to Drew Crossan. Over to Crum, layup is there. 40-31, Lions, 3:40 to go. Or 3:35 now to go in the third quarter. Three on two. Converts a basket for the Bulldogs, 40-33. Input pass to Crossan from Ryan Weedle. Drew Crossan is fouled on the shot attempt. The shot is no good. Drew goes to the line for 2. First team foul, first personal. Kaiser comes in for Ryan Mortimer. Drew Crossan misses the second one. Wheatle with the rebound. And 44 tips the ball from behind. Possession arrow to the Lions as Luke was trying to go back up with the ball.
And number 23, Josh Coker.
Crum to inbound the ball for the Lions. And put the Drew Crossan, excuse me. Drew Wheatle is long gone. Drew is fouled by 23. Second team foul. First personal on 23. And to Luke Wheatle underneath. He's fouled from behind by number 23. He gets his second foul in a few seconds. Third team foul. It's a few passes that we tried to get down court that have been stolen away. They missed the shot. He stepped on the line. No call. Well, 44 drives on Wheatle. Layup is off. Drew Crossan with the rebound. Out to Brandon Crum. Down to Mortimer. Layup is there and good. 42-33. The Lions. Out to the biggest lead at 9. Crum was called for a foul on the layup attempt by the Bulldogs. 15 foul. Before the shot.
Substitution for Rossville. Number 10, Johnny Roberts. Number 33, Dylan Champ.
Third personal on Crum. Josh Lott comes in for Luke Wheatle. Ten-footer coming for Rossville. It's out to Mortimer with the rebound. Down court to Crossan. Layup is short. He's fouled. So Drew Crossan goes to the line for 2. Makes this one.
Checking in for Minneapolis, number 14, Joe Zucker.
Zucker replaces Crum. And Crossan hits the second. 43-33, 10-point lead now for the Lions. Biggest advantage of the evening for either club. They break the press. They get across timeline anyway. Right on Kaiser. Then put the channel. Lott tips it away, and then they touch it before it goes out of bounds. Lions get possession. This third quarter has not gone well for the Bulldogs. Into Ryan Mortimer. Free throw line shot for Ryan. He tips it in off front of the rim. 46-33. Channel drives up on Lott. And Josh, I was just thinking, he tried a stupid little cheap tip in there a little while ago and got away with it. Second one he didn't. Foul number 4 on Josh Lott. He knew it as soon as it was called. Luke Wheeler replaces Josh Lott.
Number 34, Luke Wheeler.
Three-pointer for the Dogs is short. Luke Weedle had the rebound. He's fouled by number 33, Channel. Second personal on Channel. 15 foul on the Bulldogs. Minute 14 to go in third quarter. Blocking foul on number 23 for the Dogs. 16 foul. Fourth personal. He goes down, set on the bench. Down to Luke Weedle. To Kaiser on the side. He pulls back over to Ryan Mortimer at the key. Almost got called for palming the ball. Kaiser drives, loses it. 5-footer from the side is through. 48-33. Up over Luke Weedle, it's no good. Ryan Mortimer with the rebound. Drew nothing but air. Kaiser set up for three. Turned it to Luke Weedle, turnaround jumper's out. Drew Grosson knocks the ball out of bounds on the rebound attempt. Brandon Crum set to come back in the game. Replacing Ryan Mortimer. Down the channel, drives on Weedle. Blocking foul called on Drew Crossan. Sixth team foul on the Lions. Second personal on, or seventh team foul, second personal on Drew. So Chandler goes to the line for a 1-and-1. 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. The Lions leading 48-33. First one's through for Channel. 48-34. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. Makes them both. 48-35. 13-point advantage for the Lions. See if we can't make it 15 or 16 by the half. Ryan Weedle comes in for Joe Zucker. Crum down to Weedle. And they call charging on Crum. Puts the Rossville player to the floor. Hope he's okay. He took quite a tumble there. Being tended to by his coaches. 20 seconds to go. That's the 8th team foul, possession foul on the Lions. So there won't be any free throws. Back with more action when it's set to begin. Okay, the players up off the floor and help to the bench. There's number 2 for the Dogs. So they get the ball, 20 seconds to go, trailing by 13. They're going to take him to the locker room. Looks pretty shaken up. Drive on Kaiser over to 32. Drew Crossan stops him. And put to the post player, back to Channel. 3-pointer coming. Swish. 12-point advantage for the Lions now. Kaiser, long 2-pointer at the gun. It's out. That's a 10-point advantage where they have it. Yeah, I guess that's right. 48-38. 10-point advantage for the Lions after 3 quarters of play. Lions outscored the Rossville Bulldogs by 10. Or 8. By 6, I guess, in that quarter. We had a 4-point advantage at the beginning of third quarter. The Lions outscored the Bulldogs from Rossville 17-11 in that quarter. take a 10-point lead. They were up by as many as 15, I believe, in the third quarter. Bulldogs again the fourth quarter with possession. Wheeler goes for the, Zucker goes for the steal. It's tie up and possession arrow to the Lions. Great defensive play by Joe Zucker. Lions going to run some clock here. Ryan Wheeler, long two-pointer. It's out. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Oh, nobody wants it. Bulldogs put up a shot. It's out. No, and there's a foul. Went through Channel's feet and went through Luke Wheeler's feet. 32 goes to the line for 2 shots. 9th team foul on the Lions. Third personal on Drew Crossan. Second free throw is out. Drew Crossan with the rebound. Out to Kaiser. Down to Zucker. Back to Kaiser. He's trapped. Over to Ryan Weedle. He drives. 5-foot shot from the front is out. Hit the back of the rim. Bulldogs get the rebound. Layup is there. 48-41. And Luke Wheedle's pass to Zucker is picked off by Channel. No, charging, come on. Channel with a nice 5-footer. Should have possession foul. The Lions take a timeout. Score is 48-43. 5-point advantage. 6:37 to go in the game. Okay, Lions with possession underneath the Bulldog basket.
32 Brandon Crum and 33 Josh
Lott and Crum come back in the game for the Lions. Starting 5 are on the floor. Mortimer and the Ryan Weedle. You put the Lott, backdoor pass to Mortimer. It's knocked away. The Bulldogs come up with it. Oh, no backcourt. Lions won the backcourt call. Double dribble there. Under good defensive pressure from Ryan Weedle. Happened too quick to tell for me that was the actual backcourt or not. Ryan Weedle breaks the timeline. Over to Mortimer. Down to Ryan Weedle. He's trapped. Blocking foul on the Bulldogs. 7th team foul. Number 3 is the fouler. And Ryan Weedle goes to the line for 1-1. That is the first foul on number 3. And Ryan hits the first of 2. 49-43. We're going to need all these free throws down the line we can get. Because the Bulldogs trying to put a run on us here. And he hits the second. 50-43. Channel 3-pointer over Luke Weedle. It's through. It's his second tray of the night. 50-46. Cross court to Crum. He sets for 3. It's out over the backboard. And the Bulldogs trailing by 4. Drive, shot up over Weedle, and they get the rebound, put it back in, make it a 2-point game, 50-48. And Weedle's pass down to Crum is knocked out of bounds, almost intercepted by the Bulldogs. 5:17 to go. The Lions lead went from 15-2. Ryan Weedle drives, free throw line shot is there. 52-48. Mortimer steps in front of Channel, steals the ball. It's 4-on-2. Over to Ryan Weedle. Layup is there. 54-48. 6-point lead again. Down the Channel. 2-on-4. Kicks it back out front. Channel double teamed by Weedle and Lott. Lott is called for foul number 5. Drew Weedle, Drew Crossan comes in to replace Josh.
Checking in from Minneapolis, 40, Drew Crossan.
Chan on the line for 2, double bonus. 10th foul. Smooth as silk. Makes a second. 54-50, 4:30 to go. Lions going to try to run some time here. 4-point lead. 7 fouls on the Bulldogs. Mortimer was wide open underneath the basket. I couldn't see him. Weedle drives to the basket. He's fouled by 33, I believe. Channel. Yes, third personal on Channel. 8th team foul. 1-on-1 for Ryan. He hits the first. And the second to make it 56-50. Forward drives on Crossan, he fouls, count it. That might be 5 on Drew. Nope, it's 4th. 56-52, chance to get it within 3. Which he does. 3-point lead, 3:38 to go in the game. Lions need to play smart ball here. And every shot counts. Mortimer free throw line shot is there. 58-53, 5-point lead again, 3:19 to go. 3-point attempt for the Bulldogs. It's swish. Makes it 58-56. 3:10 to go. If I'm not mistaken, the Lions are up by 15 in the third quarter, and things were looking pretty dismal for the Bulldogs from Rossville, but they have clawed their way back in. A 2-point deficit, 3:10 to go in the game. Tipped out of bounds by the Bulldogs. 2:54 to go. Timeout Lions. Too bad, we had a nice tip-in shot there coming, but Coach saw time slipping away. 58-56, 2:54 to go. Ryan Weedle out to Luke. Over to Crum. To Ryan Wardimer. I hope the Lions are going to run some clock. Force them to foul us. There's a foul there, no call. There's a foul over the back by 32. Ryan Wardimer goes to the line for a 1-and-1. Need to make them all. 2:27 to go. First one's out. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Trailing by 2. 2:24 to go. Channel drives on Weedle. Puts it back out. Back to Channel. He's trapped. Drives on Weedle. Loses the ball. Turn around. Puts it up over Luke. Ties the score at 58. Channel's been the star for them in the second half. Wheeler drives from 5-footer. It's out. Channel gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. They have a chance to take the lead. Timeout. Rossville. 1:25 to go. And guess who's going to run the clock now? 58 all. 1:25 to go. Rossville with possession. Rossville has outscored the Lions 20-10 in the fourth quarter. It was 48-38 at the end of the third quarter. And it's now 58 all. Bulldogs get possession under the Lion basket. Rossville trying to get the ball. A little layup. They'll kick it back out the channel. 56 seconds to go. Channel drives on Weedle. Right underneath the basket. 32. It's up and in. No foul. Bulldogs are ahead for the first time since the first quarter. Leading 60-58. 42 seconds to go. They found the open player, put it in. Thank goodness no foul, because we don't need a 3-point deficit. Okay, Drew Cross will inbound the ball here. Lions trail by 2, 42 seconds to go. Inbounds to Ryan Weedle. Ryan Mortimer. Over to Ryan Weedle, takes a long three. It's out. Channel gets the rebound. And the Lions are in a hurt here. 20 seconds to go, trailing by 2. Crum fouls over the back. You got to give the Bulldogs credit here. They have Brandon Crum fouls out. They have virtually shut down Ryan Weedle and Brandon Crum. If I'm not mistaken. And they've been hitting the threes, and their post player Channel has been making up the difference too. Joe Zucker comes in for Crum. Lions trail by 2. Double bonus shot makes it a 3-point deficit now. 16 seconds to go. Second one's there. 4-point deficit. 16 seconds. 62-58. Ryan Weedle down to Joe Zucker. Back to Ryan. He drives. Puts up for 3. It's there. Timeout Lions. 9 seconds to go. 62-61. We need a miracle badly. The Lions will put on the full court press. And probably hope to draw an immediate foul if they don't get the steal. And hope that the Bulldogs miss a free throw somewhere. Zucker knocks it out of bounds. Picked up by Weedle. Input to Mortimer. Locks. It's out. They get the rebound. And a foul. We had it, folks. We had it. 1 second left. The ball just didn't go. The ball just did not go. The miracle was there for the taking. Joe Zucker did a great steal attempt. Ryan Weedle picked it up just before it went out of bounds. It is 62-61, 1 second left. Bulldogs at the line for 2. (63-61). Second one's out. Weedle throws a long one down the court. The Rossville Bulldogs 63 and the Lions 61. In both games against the girls and the boys, they came back from big size deficits and overcame the Lions in the fourth quarter. And the girls and the boys, the first game was 33-30. The boys lose 63-61. Lose their first game of the year. The record drops to 1-1. They come back to play Sterling tomorrow afternoon. This game is brought to you by Channel 37 MCTV by the MHS Linebackers. Support your Lions. 34.